My name is Jacob Anderson. I am a geometry teacher here at Roosevelt. I also teach Algebra 1. It is my third year at Roosevelt, but it's my fourth year teaching. I actually taught a year at Memorial before coming to Roosevelt, and I taught 8th grade math there, which is perfect because I kind of know that whole progression. I teach 8th grade math, and then when they come to Roosevelt, they do Algebra 1, and then they do geometry, so I know basically what you've learned the past 2 years. And kind of I can help you into geometry because I know what you've already learned. Let's talk about what geometry is. Geometry is a class that you probably have never had before, something that's completely different than what you've had before. It is a class that tests your problem-solving skills and your ability to write down your thoughts. It's not your typical math class where you solve for x, although we do that every once in a while in there as well. I mean, it is a math class, but it's just a different way of thinking. It's a lot of problem solving. Obviously, there's going to be some shapes and things like that, but we're also going to be writing proofs. And proofs we're going to get into later, but that's basically writing down your thought process. So for geometry, I have kids coming in that get an A in Algebra 1 and then get a C or a D in geometry because it's just a different change of pace. I also have kids that get a C or D in Algebra 1, come into geometry and get an A because they find something that actually works for them. So it's something that's new for everybody. I just kind of wanted to put that out there for those of you that think you love math. Well, this might be a challenge for you. And vice versa. If you don't love math, this might be your niche, might be the thing that you like. So I'm going to keep this really short. I've only got a couple more things to say here. First of all, obviously with the COVID stuff going on, masks are expected. So there's two things that I really wanted to hit on here. Masks are expected in my class. And then also textbooks. I don't know if you've been given textbooks in the past, but I am not allowed to give out actual textbooks anymore because if one student touches it and gives it to somebody else, there's obviously issues there with COVID and stuff. So instead, we're just doing online textbooks, and that's going to be basically the first couple days of you guys coming in. I'm going to basically teach you how to run the online textbook. Most of our assignments are going to be online this year on a program that is called Alex. You might have used it in the past. Otherwise, I might give out worksheets, just something that you will have that nobody else will touch. And we'll just kind of have to go through those guidelines as they come up. So COVID stuff, yeah, it's still up in the air. I really can't give you that much about like how the class is going to be run because things are going to change all the time, I'm assuming. So a couple more things. If you were here at Roosevelt last year, there is a new grading scale. It is not like 93.5 to 100% is an A anymore. Now it is 90 to 100, that's an A. So 80 to 89.999, that is a B. As soon as you go over that 89.999, as soon as you go to a 90, that's an A. So it's a 10-point scale all the way down. So that's the new grading scale. We're also doing only semester grades. We will not hand out quarter grades anymore. We're changing it to just semesters. So it's not an average of your two quarters anymore. It's just one long semester. You get one semester grade on your report card anyway, so that's just kind of what we're changing it to. Infinite Campus is going to look a little different because of it. And then the last thing I have written down is just something that kind of popped up into my head. Seating charts are going to be really strictly enforced this year just because of COVID stuff. If somebody in the class gets COVID, we're going to have to basically say, okay, these students sit around this person, and we know that that's where they sit because our seating charts are very strict. We just have to kind of keep seating charts strict this year. So those are basically the things that I wanted to get to you tonight. But there's obviously going to be more stuff in the future, and I'll send out emails and stuff like that for anything else that comes up as it comes up. But like I said, it's kind of up in the air for some of these things. So I'm excited to see you guys. I'm excited to actually teach face-to-face again. It's been too long. So I appreciate you guys tuning into this. Thank you.